Here we go, and we're live, back again with another shiny hunt. Figured, you know what? We've been doing these tier lists, and the tier lists are a blast to do. I love doing the tier list streams, but I'm like, you know what? Wednesday, middle of the week, let's go back to our bread and butter. How we started streaming with the shiny hunt. And there are some other things I do want to stream. We're going to be doing a Pokemon Go Battle League stream here rather soon. More details on that at a later date. Although, I'm like, we have a couple shiny hunts we're kind of in the process of doing. For those that have been watching for a little bit, now you'd know we started doing Flamigo. Never finished Flamigo. We never found that thing. Because the reason why I wanted to do Flamigo was because I was getting into doing VGC. This was right around when Worlds was taking place. I was getting around actually playing VGC myself. I had kind of followed it here and there, but I've never actually done it. I'm like, I'd watched some of Wolfie's videos and stuff when the game first came out, and I was like, he kind of portrayed it as if Flamigo was really good in OP. And like, it was, but like, now it's not really, you know, the best. So that's why I kind of stopped doing that, because I wanted to get a shiny Flamigo to use in VGC, but now Flamigo isn't really that great, so I kind of just am like, you know what, it is what it is. We don't really need to continue on with that one. We might go back to it at a later date. Maybe if we have a stream where we like find the shiny we're looking for super fast, we'll go back and then look for Flamigo. But the shiny hunt we are doing today is Munchlax. We need to get this thing. Snack Attack, thank you for tuning in. Mayo, thank you for tuning in. Anyone else maybe tuning in, thank you so very much. Anyone that's watching the replay of the stream, thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate it. What we are doing here tonight is shiny hunting Munchlax. And before I even get into it and start babbling on, talking about all this different stuff, let me pull up the stream real quick to make sure the audio is good, because I have a feeling we're getting it today. Make sure the audio is good. It is good. And gotta, you know, had to check, because I feel like we got something. I feel like we got something good. Shiny Hunt Yanma for Yanmega. Ooh, that's a cool one. I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, off the top of my head, I don't know what Yanmega looks like. I know what Shiny Yanma looks like, because I might have one in Pokemon Go. I'm not positive about that, though. But nonetheless, can pull with some Urban Mysticas if you need some. Well, look, you guys are ahead of the game. Hang on, let me show you guys the game real quick then. So as I was eating dinner, I don't want to do a picnic. Look, I was doing that so perfectly. The intro was going so good, Papa, get off me. Yes, we're done picnicking. Oh, the volume's loud for me. There. As I was eating dinner today, dude, I've clicked the wrong thing twice now. Can I go to my bag? I was doing some raids because we've had one Herba Mystica, although I've needed another. There we go, picnic basket. And I managed to get another one. So now I have 2 spicy Herba Mysticas. So tonight, we will be using an Herba Mystica sandwich, in hopes of getting a shiny Munchlax. We're not going to use it right now. Oh, I was actually just going to say, you said you feel like it's easy to spot at night. I am not going to do it at night, because from what I've seen, more Hoot spawn at night, with it being normal type, and I'm worried we'll get a bunch of those that'll just spawn. So I'm not doing that because of that. Got 3 Herba Mysticas from a Blissey raid. Dude, I did, as I was saying, I did, actually, how many raids did I do? So I've done countless raids just playing normally. The last Herba Mysticas I got were the free ones it gave you in that mystery gift from like last week or something like that. That's how we got the Fluttermanes. And I don't even know how many raids I did before, but tonight I did a 6-star raid and 3 5-star raids. And finally on it was either was it my 4th 5-star raid or 3rd 5-star raid? Either my 4th or, it took me 4 raids to get one, I think. I'm pretty sure it was my 4th raid in. So my 3rd 5-star raid, I finally managed to get one. I was so hyped. I'm like, finally, we got an Herba Mystica. I never get these things. When I first was playing the game, I honestly didn't really do raids. And I was probably like, I had probably done 4 raids and gotten 2 Herba Mysticas. Like, I was batting at about 50% with getting these Herba Mysticas. And like, oh, these things are rather easy to get, but I never used them because I'm like, I know they're rare. And as a result of that, I was real hesitant to actually use them. But then with the Frigibax stream, like, you know what's taking so long? Let's use it on Frigibax. Used him on looking for Frigibax. Didn't get shiny Frigibax, but used 4 Herba Mysticas on that thing. Didn't find anything, and ever since then, my luck with finding an Herba Mystica was just on the floor, dude. I couldn't find anything. We weren't getting any of them. Maya, was that your brother in the other voice in the Lugia short? I think I heard a voice there besides your Giga Chad voice. Yes, he was with me when we were doing that. He freaks out more than me, man. When we get this stuff. So I was playing with my 2 brothers, and now all my content's up for that. So I did manage to get the 2 raids. I managed to get 2 shinies. I did... Dude, I don't even know how many raids I did. We didn't do very many, if I'm being honest. I think I only bought 3 raid passes. I bought 1 bundle, and it was just with the coins I had. There weren't many Lugia raids for me. I didn't even see any. And we got, like, spots we go to all the time for raids. They're normally, like, good spots. And, dude, it was just... It felt like there was very... Am I even in the right spot? I have to go up this way. It felt like for me and when we were playing, there was very few raids. There was not many at all, which is kind of fortunate, dude. I was like, Lugia is my favorite legendary Pokemon. Shadow Lugia is like my favorite Pokemon. I should start saying that's my favorite Pokemon, Shadow Lugia. I've been waiting for a video to show you guys about... I already made the one video, the custom card, but trust me, I might have another heater of a video coming. You know what? I should make that this week. I had an idea for my video this week. I should make a troll video this week. I'm going to do that. Because it's something, I think it's cool. Like, I actually like what I'm going to show you guys in the video. I'm going to do that this week. Look out for Saturday's video. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a cool one. You know what? Yes, I am doing this week. I'm so happy I thought of this idea. A game where you're the evil villain. Am I the evil villain because of the video? Dude, it's going to be an awesome video. And hopefully one day on this channel, we'll actually have a full circle moment with the stream the video I'm going to be doing this Saturday. I'm so happy I thought of this idea. Oh my gosh. I had an idea for what I was going to do. It was going to be going through the best Charizard cards of all time. Because I have all of them. I don't have like an actual like base set Charizard or first edition base set Charizard. I have a base set 2 Charizard, but not like an actual original like base set one. But every other good Charizard card I pretty much have. Actually, no, I don't. I don't have the Hidden Fates one. I don't have the Hidden Fates one. But for the most part, I don't have a VMAX one either. Actually, good thing I'm not doing that video because I'd be missing out on 2 of the biggest ones there are. Hidden Fates and VMAX. I'll do that one day. Or maybe I could just do it with my Charizard cards I have. Dude, I got some good Charizard cards. Do 20 favorite Pokemon instead of Pokemon you put Digimon? Dude, honestly, I know nothing about Digimon. All I know is in one of the episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen, Gojo references Digimon when he's talking to Geto at the start of Season 2. In like the flashback scene. He mentioned something about Digimon. And Digimon, I know, had the orange T-Rex. That's about all I know. I have seen stuff of the orange T-Rex, though. He has some sick form where he turns into, like, a skeleton. I'm like, dude, that thing looks sick. Apparently, there's Digimon cards as well that are, like, super expensive. Because Digimon's, it's one of those things that was like, it was back, like, that era, it was like, Digimon was kind of before, like, Bakugan and all that, right? I feel like Digimon was kind of during, like, a start of Pokemon, start of Yu-Gi-Oh!, and, like, OG Beyblade, like, the original Beyblade. Not Beyblade, like, with, like, Ryuga and all that, like, the metal Beyblade. The Beyblade before that. I feel like it was around that era. I could be wrong about that. But you look at, like, it's, I don't remember where I heard this, but it was, I heard this during the Pokemon pandemic. During the pandemic with all the Pokemon hype. Someone said, a kind of a cycle we see in terms of, like, value of these kind of, like, collectors things, you can say, is you have stuff that kids are fans of when they're kids. You have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Bakugan, Beyblade, all these different kinds of things that people, when they're kids, they're fans of. Then as they grow older, they, kind of fall out of it, don't follow along with it as much, and don't really have that much interest in it, and maybe lose their stuff, sell their stuff, just simply get rid of their stuff, and they no longer have any of the things they once had when they were younger. Or maybe they hold on to some of it, and they have some things, but not necessarily everything. Then these kids grow up and get older and get real jobs, and next thing you know, they have actual, disposable income they can spend on stuff. And what's one thing they typically go to? I remember when I was younger, I loved collecting Pokemon cards, and there was always that one card I never had that I always wanted. So what do? They go on something like eBay and buy said card. And as a result of that, you see, the market of all that stuff go up in these cycles, because for these things that were popular back, it's normally about 20 years, you could say, because it only takes that long for people to grow up and get actual jobs and have disposable incomes and stuff from the time when they were kids doing this stuff. It's 20 years later, this stuff has a massive boom because all the people that loved it when they were younger and are older and maybe have their own kids, and their own kids are getting into it, and 20, 25 years later, they're then getting back into it because maybe their kids are getting into it, or they, for some reason, thought of it one day and are now interested in it themselves, and they want to collect more of it. It's that cycle of stuff you see. And Digimon had a similar case where it was popular back then a little bit. It kind of had a smaller following. It was nothing like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! And there was stuff made of it, it was big enough to where there was I don't know if you want to say a full-blown TCG, but there were cards and stuff of it. If there were cards of it made, it probably was officially a TCG. There was a TCG, then we'll say made of Digimon. Didn't last very long, but people that liked Digimon back then liked the cards, probably collected the cards. Then they grow up, grow older, lose the cards, forget about them. They're I remember that those things were a thing back then. The next thing you know, they want them, and they start trying to buy them or start trying to collect them again. And it's just, again, that cycle, that thing going on. According to the internet, people would want Rowlet erased from Ash's team. Rowlet was the best Pokemon on Ash's Alolan team! That thing was going toe-to-toe with fully evolved Pokemon, and it was a Rowlet with an Everstone in its mouth. How dare people disrespect Rowlet? Yeah, Rowlet hard carried. He had his own little, the hood. Rowlet showed up dripped out with his Everstone, ready to throw hands, or wings, at the championships. He was going against fully evolved Pokemon, and he didn't care. Who did Rowlet go against? I don't even remember, dude. I haven't watched that since it, originally came out. Melmetal, though? Dude, I love Melmetal. I love Melmetal. I said that weird. And here's the thing with me. So when Alola first came out, I remember watching it here and there, following along with it. I didn't play the games. I've never played any have I played an Alola game? I might have been one of the instances where I started it and just kind of never finished it. But Alola, for me, I remember the cards and stuff during that time. I was aware of the cards during that time, but it wasn't a time where I was necessarily collecting myself. I bought a couple of things, I think I ended up getting I remember with my brothers, we opened up there was the Snorlax GX box that had Snorlax GX using Pulverizing Pancake. There was the Dusk Form Lycanroc box and the Beware box. Those are the only three things I remember opening up during that time. And my brothers watched the anime a lot. I only watched the ending, the championships, when Ash obviously went on to win. But it wasn't until I think again, when Pokemon blew up during the pandemic, there was nothing going on. Everyone was just kind of hanging out at home. I obviously just a little before that is when I really got back into cards and stuff. And so I was you know what? I remember watching the anime when I was younger. I haven't watched it in a while. I watched bits and pieces here and there. I'm I'm going to watch it again. So I watched all of X and Y. Then I went on and watched all of Sun and Moon. Actually, I don't think I watched all of Sun and Moon. I think I stopped to where I remember watching, which was the start of the championship tournament. But as I rewatched it, I was dude, I really like Alola. There's a lot of really cool Pokemon. Melmetal, Meltan, Rowlet. All of this started, if I'm being completely honest. The Tapus are all really cool. Lycanroc's really cool. Glycopod, I think's cool. Komodo, Jangmo-o, they're, again, in terms of pseudo-legendaries, they're not the best. I actually ranked them as the worst. But in terms of just straight-up Pokemon, they're really cool. A Komodo dragon with scales and stuff on it. Wishy-Washy was cool. I'm trying to think. Solgaleo and Lunala. I know I didn't rank them very high on the legendary list, but they were cool in the anime. Or with Ultra Necrozma. I liked how the Ultra Beasts were portrayed in the anime. It really made me like it a lot more. And I was at the gym today and I was literally thinking about this. I want Buggy to come out as an Ultra Beast. I think Pokemon Go or Niantic are waiting. They're going to drop another big Alola event this next summer, I think. I think this next summer we're going to get another huge Alola event. Because I think this next summer we're going to get Duskform Lycanroc, the rest of the Ultra Beasts, and we're going to get Necrozma. I don't think we're going to get Ultra Necrozma, we're going to get like the Black Necrozma. I think. Alola remakes, we're a couple years out from that. Alola remake, we got to get X and Y remakes first. Get a Shundo Darkrai? That's such a sick one. Are you serious? I caught a Darkrai on Halloween. No, I caught a shiny Darkrai on Halloween a couple years ago. It's only 2-star, but I really like that one because I caught it on Halloween. I think it's sick. Snack Attack, I'm very worried. Why is it? Because Stack Attacka? No, dude, we ranked Stack Attacka. Did I rank the Ultra Beasts? I think I did, right? I think Stack Attacka, I have him rather low. I didn't like him that much. Honestly, I don't really like the Ultra Beasts. The only ones I like are Buggy the Clown, Naganadel. That's about it, dude. Zerkatrice is okay. Buzzwole is meh. Pheromosa, I think, is cool. It was collecting all the Infinity Stones or the Z Crystals in the anime, I remember. There's the one that's like the Celestelia. It's like the spaceship. That one's meh. I don't know. There's just not very many that I'm like, oh my gosh, these are really cool. On the other hand, Paradox Pokemon. I think that might be the next tier list I do. I think I might do that on Friday. I think Friday I'm going to be doing the Paradox tier list. So I'm being honest, Friday's going to be probably a shorter stream because OG Fortnite comes back. So I'm going to be playing Fortnite on Friday night. I ain't going to be playing Pokemon too much, but I think we're going to do a tier list on Friday for sure. That's what I might do. We might start doing tier list Fridays. Shiny hunts on Wednesdays. What did we do last? What did we do on Monday? Oh, I think I did. What did I do? Oh, the ghost tier list for the spooky season. Yeah. The Poipole line might be in the Indigo Disc. According to riddles from the Riddler. Dude, that Riddler guy, he knows everything. And I love watching A-Drive try to decipher the riddles from the Riddler. A-Drive seems to know this stuff before everyone. He seems to know this stuff before Pokemon. But the guy he gets his information from is the Riddler. So is the Riddler the one making this stuff? Like, dude, it's insane how early they get this stuff. And I like the aspect that he puts it out in, like, those riddles. It's not like he's just straight up stating what it is. Or like, rumor has it this is happening. Honestly, he might be the Riddler guy. He might be someone that works for Pokemon or Nintendo or Game Freak. And they have him do that on purpose to build hype for it. Because that's one thing, too. Like, that'd be smart for game companies and people like that to do that stuff. Like, have someone that purposely puts out small, subtle leaks like that to build the hype for it. Because, dude, like, I don't remember too vividly the build-up to the hype for the other games. But, dude, these games, I felt the hype was insane, dude. It was just that fall, dude. Last fall / winter. The end of 2023. No, 2022. The end of 2022 from, like, I'd say October to the end of the year. That was, like, peak, dude. Everything was amazing. All the animes that were out. Journeys was, where was Journeys? Did they start? I think they were amidst the start of the tournament. New Pokemon games were coming out. Actually, no, they would have been at the end of the tournament. No, forget what I said about Journeys. I have no idea where Journeys was. The World Cup was going on. Everything, dude, everything was just perfect. Perfect. Just give me the purple wasp and indigo disc. We're going home, boys, dude. I am nose diving into Tilted Towers first game. I'm going straight for that clock tower. Straight in their first game. I'm so hyped. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But hopefully before then, I'll have a shiny Munchlax. Hopefully. That one issue is there's a lot of normal types over here, so I'm kind of worried that I'm gonna be seeing shinies of other Pokemon. Here's one thing I was thinking of too. Should I turn autosave off for the sandwich? Like, is this a thing? So, I do the sandwich. I save just before this. I save the game, make the sandwich, do the sandwich, don't get a shiny, turn the game off, start it over, do it again. Is that a thing you can do? Like, is that something I can do for that? To reuse the Herba Mystica? Because, like, I can't be going down this route. Turn it off. You don't want to waste Herba Mystica. Okay. At the end of this sandwich, I'm going to turn it off. The boys Hitmontop and Golurk are back again. That's an interesting duo right there. Hitmontop and Golurk. I like Golurk, man. I ranked that thing high. Golurk's cool. I love it was in the black and white movies. It was like Golurk's like legs tucked in, and he had like a jet engine out his, from like his waist down. It was crazy. I love Pokemon like that. They're like ancient Pokemon. They're not fossils, but they're like said, this Pokemon from these ancient times. This is this ancient golem from back then. I love that kind of stuff. I think that's really cool. You take, excuse me, taking out Tilted. I'm hyped. It's gonna be so much fun. But like I said, first we got to get this Munchlax. I want this Munchlax more than anything right now. And if I'm being honest, I feel like we haven't seen too many of them. I feel like we've been kind of low on the Munchlax encounters today, even though I have the sandwich going. Still sandwich time with 0 Yanma. Is it an instance where it's spawning maybe only during a certain time? Like, do they only spawn during the day or the night? Because I had the same thing with Misdrevious. Imagine the Poke played me in the Fortnite builder. I suck at building. I got a laser for a shot. I can't build anything. I play no builds right now. I hate playing builds. But I'm assuming there's not going to be no build. I assume they're just going to... I'm assuming it's just going to be like the original game. Like how the game was. Just like no reboot vans, no sprinting. I don't even know if mantling was a thing. None of any of that stuff. And obviously it'd be no build. So I'm just excited to play on the map with the guns. It's going to be fun. Just spam my build keys. Yeah, I always play Xbox on controller. That wasn't a shiny Munchlax in the back there, right? Just bottom left of what is the face cam. That one right there. You know what? Since we're going to do the, hopefully find a shiny with the sandwich, I'm going to attack this one to see what happens. They only spawn during the daytime? Okay. See? Good thing you checked. Alright, so Energy Ball did that much. What do you think Terra Blast would do? Oh, well, I got choice specs. Run away! Run away! Snack Attack, it might be the thing, like the glitch with Fluttermane, where they only spawn during the day, but if a shiny spawns, it'll still spawn at night. It might be one of those instances. So, you know what? How do I turn off autosave? Oh. Off. Well, there we go. Look, that was easy. Autosave's off. All right, so we can just do these sandwiches. Oh, wow. Dude, I've never turned off autosave. I remember my brother, dude. He had autosave off. And when the game first came out, there was a duplication glitch. I don't know what he was duplicating. Rare candies, maybe? Something. And he was doing it for 2 hours. And then his game crashed. And he's like, I lost 2 hours of grinding. I'm like, oh my god, there's no way. He was sitting there for 2 hours. And the game crashed and everything's just gone. Kind of wanted to go for Nose Pass, but I hate Probo Pass. I agree, dude. Nose Pass, I think, looks way better than Probo Pass. It's like, why does Probo Pass have to have that weird mustache? Nose Pass is sick. Reminds me of the Easter Island heads. Oh, you know what, Mayo, I have a good question for you. Since you've seen the shiny Munchlax, you see the blue on Koraidon's face, on, like, the feathers almost? Or just, yeah, you see the blue on Koraidon's face right there? Is that what Munchlax looks like in-game? Because if it is, that'll be a good thing to tell if it's shiny or not. I didn't even realize that. You did well, no, like, I don't care if you wrote it or not, but, like, just the color. Seems like over here we're getting the most sponges up and down this hill. It does look like that color? Okay, perfect. Thank you, thank you. Man, there's this other card I've been looking at. There was this one card I wanted for a while. I almost got it. It would have been the most expensive card I've ever bought. Most expensive individual item I've ever bought for my collection. Almost pulled the trigger a couple times. I was looking at a couple on eBay. There was a couple of offers I sent, but then the people didn't accept the offer. There was one where the guy I sent the guy an offer, and the listing expired, and he didn't get the offer. He's like, oh, I'll take the offer, send it back. No, he rejected the offer and sent a counter offer. Then the listing ended, and he messaged me. He's like, actually, I changed my mind. I'll do what you said if you send that offer. And I never sent it. And he eventually ended up selling it because it was a listing. It's an item where there isn't really that many of them that are up. So it's like I could tell. I was like, when I would be checking pretty much daily the new listings and stuff that would come up. There'd only be about one listed a week, it seemed like. But this guy, I could tell it was the same one that I was making offers on because it was the same pictures and everything. But he eventually sold it for like I think it was a couple hundred more than what I had offered. I think it was 200 more than what I had offered him. Or yeah. Actually, now I can't even remember. Was it more or less than what I offered him? I think it might have been 100 more. It was either 100 more or 50 less. I know that seems weird. I don't remember which one it was. Gonna have to lurk for a bit. Need to finish some homework. Snack Attacker. Hey, it makes you get the homework done. Get it done. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid. Just do it. Get it done. I always try to do everything in school. I call it schoolwork, not homework. I try to get everything done that I possibly can at school, whether it be in class and study hall and lunch. And then so when I get home, you can do whatever you want. Actually, Mayo, after Pooper Calm Day in November, there is no more Calm Days for the year. Because December is like a what's the word? Starts with a C. It's when you put all kinds of different stuff together. What's the word? There's a good word here. People make video... Compilation. Is compilation the good word to use here? It's a compilation of all of the comm days from throughout the year. So every Pokemon from the comm days are going to be spawning. One thing I'm looking forward to going to get is some more Froakies. And I'm trying to think if there's any comm days I kind of missed out on. I think I played every single one this year. I don't think I missed any of them. There was a couple that I thought were kind of duds. Like, I didn't really care for, Vikavolt. Grubbin. Pooper I honestly don't really care for. Honestly, mainly just because... No, yeah, I don't feel like... Because Quagsire isn't even good in Go Battle League. Like, I don't really care about... The thing is, too, with Comm Days, they typically do give moves that are relatively good. So the Pokemon then become good in Go Battle League and stuff, but... Is Quagsire good? It might be decent in Great League. I'm not positive off the top of my head. But it's never been a Pokemon I've had or really used in the game that I don't really care for or care about. We had... I think this year we had all 3 starters from Kalos. Oh my god, that means next year we have Rowlet. Rowlet Conde's gonna be the starter next year. Because every year they... Because Grass is the first one, and if this year they did Kalos, that means next year's Sun and Moon. When was Chespin Comm Day? When was Chespin Comm Day? You didn't do 15-page homework? You teach you, yeah, that's... If your teacher's giving homework on Halloween, they're a bad teacher. Hang on. Oh, there's a bunch of Litwicks here. Let me shiny check them. And I have an idea. I think I figured out how I want to stream... Or an idea for how I want to stream Pokemon Go. Like, going out and actually playing. Here, I can... Like, Go Battle League, I can easily... That's easy to stream on my own. But, Chespin. Yeah, it was January 2023. First month of the year was Chespin Comm Day. Dude, it was so cold that day, I remember. Freezing. We were with my cousin, and we didn't even go out and play. We were out playing, but we were just in his car the whole time. He was just driving us around. Driving us around town to all these different parking lots that had tons of Pokestops, and we just catch everything, move to the next parking lot, and just drive around all day. Yeah, there's Flower Hat Cubone and, oh, what's its name? Duskull right now. Which I feel like they give us those every year. It's like, can't they change it up? I understand Duskull because it's for Day of the Dead. Dia de los Muertos. And obviously Day of the Dead's with like the skulls and stuff. And Duskull's literally a ghost skull. So that makes complete sense. Actually, Cubone does too because it has a skull on its head. So never mind, I take back what I said. Maybe they add... So they have those two as the staple ones and add a different one each year as a third. Which they honestly they might do. I haven't even checked what that thing is. That thing being that event. Alright, so when I make the sandwich, I want to do it over here. I'm going to start over here and just work our way over towards the other one. Hi, Munchlax. Yeah, I'm going to do it right up. And you know what? There's a Munchlax here. Let's have the picnic right here. Like, look, let's examine Munchlax. So this is what we're looking for. Munchlax, where's your blue brother? Where's your blue brother, Munchlax? I am currently looking for one of you but blue. He's clearly not out here right now because I've been looking for hours now at this point. We've yet to find him. I even changed my haircut and my whole outfit multiple times during the shiny hunt. So, if you know of him or where he is, could you please let him know that I'm looking for him? Again, it's you, but blue. One thing I do notice with Munchlax, he's got like bunny ears almost. Snorlax, I guess the fatty has similar ears now that I look at him. He does have rather similar ears. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this sandwich run out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that sandwich is done. Now I save the game. Saved your progress. Now we fire up the picnic. What the heck is a recipe? Normal type recipe. Should have thought about this before. Cucumber, pickle, 3 tofu. And then any 2 herba mystica. I don't think... Geez, Snorlax just ran right in front of the camera. I don't think I have tofu. Wrong thing again. To click bag. Bag. Stop clicking boxes. If I could flip those two, dude, it'd make my life so much easier. Because that's what I always mix up clicking. Oh my god, I do... Oh, we have exactly 3 tofu. What was the other things I needed? 3 tofu. Cucumber and pickle. Oh, 1 It's meant to be. It is meant to be right now. Picnic. Here we go. Here we go. Shiny Munchlax is about to be mine. We have our squad. Shiny Roompapa. Ogerpon. Fire Mask. And Donde. But also Fatty Lax. And we're looking for the shiny of him. Sorry, I was saying that. I'm like, I need to check. Cucumber, check. Pickle, check. Uno, dos, tres, tofu. Then any 2 herba mystica. Spicy. Next, silver pick. You gonna name it something? I don't know. Why is there so much tofu? What even is tofu, dude? I think I've seen, like, fried tofu before. Do I put the top on? No. Couldn't risk that. That was... We got the Leaning Tower of Tofu on the right there. I thought that was going to fall. What do we name the lax from Let's Go? I'm trying to think. Was that one Fatty Lax? Ooh, it's spicy. Oh, because of the Herba Mystica. They're spicy Herba Mystica. Look, Fatty Lax was eating that stuff up. Do you see that? Okay, Sparkling 3. Encounter power normal level 3. Sparkling power normal level 3. Now we go. Now we go! I did name that one Fatty Lax? Okay, we'll probably name this one the same thing. If I'm being honest, if I see other shinies, I don't care. I'm looking for Lax. Because if I don't find a shiny Lax, I'm just restarting the game. I thought that was a shiny Halucha, but it was just a trainer. Okay, we have 30 minutes right now. That's not shiny, is it? No. Could you imagine finds shiny immediately? I would freak out. Okay. This is big. This is big. We're using the Herba Mystica sandwich. This is the biggest risk we've done using an Herba Mystica sandwich because there is multiple Pokemon that are normal type that spawn here. it isn't just simply like when we had Fluttermane, and Fluttermane was the only ghost type spawning down there, or Baxcalibur, where Baxcalibur was the only dragon type spawning up on Mount Galisado, or Lotad, where Lotad was the only water type spawning in the water over there. We got Munchlax here, who's a pure normal type, and there is a abundance of different normal types that spawn over here. You see Munchlax, Hoot Hoot, Noctowl, Mousehold, and I'm there, dude. I'm not even seeing Squovit, Greedent. There's not even Pokemon spawning. I'm gonna run. Like, this isn't shiny, is it? I don't think so. I'm kind of weary of everyone I see because I'm like, I mean, there's a better chance it's shiny because we got the sandwich, but okay, here we go. Now we're getting some spawns. Neither one's shiny. This is gonna be a huge one, dude. I want shiny Snorlax so bad. I do not have a shiny Snorlax in Pokemon Go. That's probably the #1 shiny I want right now in that game. Still haven't got a shiny Lugia on my main account either. We do have 2 shiny Shadows on the alt, but haven't gotten one on the main. And also, too, I got 2 shiny Cowboy Laxes during GoFest on the alt. Didn't get anything on the main. That seems to be the trends right now. The shinies I want the most, on the alt, I get 2 of them. On the main, I get nothing. Oh, you're right. You can auto-battle it, and yeah, Roompapa won't attack a shiny. He just punched him in the mouth. Roompapa's showing no mercy. No, we got Squovit. You know the first thing I might do when I start making money from videos? I buy my dog a bark collar. So he shuts up. So he shuts up in the background of the streams. That's a good idea. I'm just gonna fight them all. No, but I want to keep him in Pokemon Go because I thought he didn't battle it and he ran into it. I thought that was a shiny. I obviously want the cowboy hat one, and obviously I want the Shadow Lugia. Because the shiny Shadow and shiny with the hat is much rarer than just a normal shiny. Hey, look. Oh, he's weak. Oh, so I gotta swap him out. Alright. Come back then, Roompapa. We will lead with the other Lax. Let's heal up Roompapa while we're at it. Didn't even get him to full. Man, he's a fatty too. That didn't get him to full either. We gotta run through all 3 potions. Alright, now we're... Yeah, Fatty Lax just beat down on the little Munchlax. Alright, I'm gonna stay in this area. I feel like this area gets the most spawns. Alright, thank you, Snorlax. Yeah, that's a good idea. Have him attack them all. Forgot about that. So here's the thing. I'll let you guys know. If we don't get this shiny, all we're going to do is just keep restarting the game until we get a shiny on this sandwich. Is that cheating? Kind of. But it's going to be worth it because we'll have a shiny Snorlax in the end. If I could ask for anything, obviously I'd want Shundo, perfect IVs, and shiny. But also, I'd be really cool with, you know, best attack. Just attack stack, give him best. I can give the big boy a belly drum. Then he can rumble from there. Could you guys see Wolfie's new video? He was using a team with Snorlax in it. As for anything to be Cowboy Hat Caterpie, is that something that came out? Or is that something you want to come out? Yeah, up here seems to be a good spot. I think it's funny. It's Munchlax Fang is the item you get. So Munchlax got some fangs on him from when he's... I mean, I guess he kind of would need them with all the food he's eating. No. Sorry, I'm kind of laser focused in here looking for this shiny. Because obviously it's one thing when we have just a normal sandwich going. But when we have the shiny sandwich going, we got to be locked in. Locked in on the shiny hunt. So again, shiny's blue. So we're looking for blue Munchlax. And it should evolve right away, I'm pretty sure. Upon first level up. Because like level 60 something, if I'm not mistaken. Which is one thing I think is cool. I like how the Pokemon in the DLC are... Their level is based on how far you are in the normal game. Dog reveal? Maybe one day. He's so dumb, dude. He just barks. Dog reveal? I should one day, though. I will. We will eventually. Don't you worry. Maybe that's part of the 1,000 subscribers special. We open up a Japanese Neo Genesis pack and the dog reveal. He wants to be in the streams, if I'm being honest. Because every time I'm in here getting the stream ready, he like comes running in here and then he won't leave. I have to grab him and put him out there. Come here. Can't be in here. We're streaming. Then he's just going to yell. Well, Mayo, there'd be no fun of the reveal if we start showing all the cards now. Got to keep it a secret. We'll do it as part of the 1,000 sub special. How about that? First stream after we hit 1,000 subs, we do the dog reveal. The dumb dog will be coming in. He'll probably just be barking the whole time. Because we got him during the pandemic. And during the pandemic, everybody was home at all times. Like, there was never a time where there wasn't somebody home. And so, we got him as like a puppy. My friend's dog looks like a loaf of bread. Oh, I thought that was shiny. But so we had him. And when he was here, or when he was growing up, like everyone was always home. Or there was someone always home. So now that, you know, things have gone back to normal and everyone goes to school or goes to work and stuff, he's left alone. He doesn't like that. So he starts barking when we leave. He barks when we get here. It's just, he's crazy. Played Fortnite during my school meetings. Dude, I kind of liked the... Like, long term, like, I wouldn't want to go back to what the pandemic was. But, like, in the moment, like, I was fine with it, if I'm being honest. The only real issue I had was the gym was closed. Which the gym eventually did open back up by me. But, that was the only thing that I really had an issue with. I mean, I was fine with online school. I thought that was fun. Like, I'm like, I don't have to go into school. Just chill at home at my desk and do school. Like, awesome. That was the only really thing that really changed. I mean, then I just didn't go to the gym, so I was just hanging out playing video games all day at home. And during that time's when I really got back into cards and stuff. That's when I really got back at all the cards. Yeah, we used Zoom as well. Yeah, Zoom was rather laggy at times. Because the thing is, too, like, think about every single school was using either, like, Zoom or Google Classroom. I think those are the only two I feel like I heard that people were using. Zoom or Google Meets, I think, is what it is. Not Google Classroom. Those are the only two things every school across the country was using. There was maybe a couple of private schools that were still in person, but like smaller schools. There wasn't like big schools. So you think about it, like, if anything, if like when the small schools are still in person, like that doesn't really matter because there's not even that many of them in the first place using the Zoom stuff. All right, Ryombi, can you let me go? Thank you. Thank you, Ryombi. Left me alone. Let's see. Oh, as I was saying earlier, though. So there is one card I've been looking at that I want to get. And the thing is, I'm not going to say what it is because I think I might, if I do get it, I want to make a really cool video about it. But it's the card, it'll be my most valuable thing in my collection. It'll be the highest dollar thing I've ever bought for my collection. The most expensive thing I think as of right now that I've bought would probably be a sealed case of booster boxes. Which aren't even the most valuable things. Like the most valuable thing is the Wild Blaze booster box, which is XY Flashfire, just in Japanese. And I bought it for like $350, which at the time was the most expensive thing I bought. But now it's like $1,500 or something like that. It's crazy how much that went up. Yeah, dude, Mayo, the pseudo-legendary stream is insane. I can't believe how good it's doing. And the ghost stream started picking up a bit today. And then the other, the starter one isn't doing that good. But I think that's because that one was so long, if I'm being honest. It was only 2 hours long. Or it's picking up a bit in views. Ghost type one is really picking up a lot of views today. Pseudo-legendary is at 1,400. And I'm at 672 subscribers right now. Thanks to everyone that subscribed. We're climbing. Daily, we're gaining subscribers now. It used to be like I'd gain like 1 or 2 a week. We're gaining 1 or 2 a day. Just getting day by day closer and closer and closer to 1,000. To get to 1,000, like we'll get to 1,000 eventually, I think, at the rate we're going. But I need to have just a banger video that just pops off and I gain like 100 subs from that. Because in that 100 subs from that video, then those people that subbed will start watching the other videos, and by them watching those other videos, the YouTube will push those videos out to more people. Then all the videos start getting more views and people start subbing for all the other videos, and it's just, from there, just spirals, and we just, not out of control in a bad way, but out of control in a good way, because just so many people start coming in. I'm surprised at how good, because those are just VODs of this stream. It's literally just this stream, just as YouTube has it after you're done. They're getting a lot of views. Like, those are getting more views than the videos right now. By a lot. Used to be the videos were a little more than the streams. Now, dude, the streams are killing the videos. Like, they're getting so many more views. Mayo, bad news on Halloween. Your house got TP'd, but you knew where they live, so you TP'd them as well. Hey, good. That's what Halloween's about. Getting candy and doing stuff like that. Dude, these stupid combies, I keep thinking I gotta stop grabbing these stupid stars. They have those things in the game on purpose for people like me to just run around and grab them all. Noctowl. Now is not the time, Noctowl. I would be hyped if I had a shiny Noctowl. I'd be like Ash Ketchum out here. That could be a stream. Beating Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with Ash Ketchum's team. And we use his Johto team. Because once the Indigo Disc comes out, we'll have all of the starters. And his Johto team was... I know Totodile. I know Bayleaf. Pikachu, obviously. Totodile, Bayleaf, Pikachu. He had Donphan. Nope. Yes? Did he? I don't remember. I think so. He had, obviously, Shiny Noctowl. Did he have a Cyndaquil? I don't remember if he had a Cyndaquil or not. I feel like he did. I could be wrong, though. I know he had the egg as well that would have eventually hatched into a Larvitar. I don't know whatever happened to that thing. He had Quilava, so he did have a Cyndaquil. So the 3 starters, Pikachu, Shiny Noctowl. That'd be a fun team to use. Meganium, I'd have them obviously evolved. Meganium, Feraligatr, Typhlosion, Pikachu is Pikachu, Shiny Noctowl, and then a Donphan. Yo, Tomato, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Gotta have Rowlet in there. Not if I'm doing the Johto team. We can't have Rowlet in there. So here's the thing. There's not really any spawning right now. I'm wondering if I should just restart it now. And then only just... Oh, no, there are some. And what the heck. Let's just keep going. Yo, Tomato, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Dude, we're climbing every day. Dude, I thought that Munchlax was bashing his head against the tree. He was eating a berry, it looks like. I thought Munchlax was just headbutting, repeatedly headbutting the tree. Did you guys see that? How much time's left in the sandwich? 12 minutes. We're a little over halfway. No, it's not shiny. We haven't seen any shiny. We're looking for shiny Munchlax. Obviously, haven't seen that. Mayo, where did you get yours? Because you have one, right? Maybe we used all our luck with Fluttermane when we got 2. An outbreak? There's an outbreak of Munchlax? Dude, I don't even want to go to outbreaks. When I start going to outbreaks, that's when I feel like it's taking too long. Oh, near the laggy Lotad Lake. Oh, good God, I don't want to go over there. Let's go take a look over there. How about it? Yeah, Tomato. So at nighttime, I think the spawns from Munchlax go down because Hoot Hoot and Noctowl will start spawning so much. We are using a Herba Mystica sandwich right now, though. The thing is, we turned autosave off and saved before we used the sandwich. So I'm just going to restart the game if we don't get the shiny. We're going full sweat mode for this. Well, you know, it looks like we're getting some decent Munchlax spawns over here. There's 2. Gotta avoid the monkey. How long will Shiny Noctowl take? I don't think it'd take that long. Because look how many we're seeing right now, and I don't even... I mean, I am using the same sandwich I would be for that, but... I don't think it'd be that difficult. When are you gonna do DLC streams again? So, I mean, we're in the DLC right now, shiny hunting. Yeah, look how laggy it is over here. The laggy Lotad Lake. We're leaving. Goodbye, laggy Lotad Lake. You were good to us and gave us shiny Lotad in the first stream, so I'll appreciate you for that, but the rest of the parts were just lags. I'm like, I'm good. We want shiny Munchlax now. You think I'll spawn in the caves? No, I don't think so. If only Snorlax spawned in the wild, that would have been so sick. Wonder where that Lotad is that climbed the cliff. Yeah, that Lotad's probably already in Gen 10 by now. He's off in the next region. No, he's probably off in what... That Lotad probably is over in whatever region Melmetal's from. Chilling with all the Meltans. Just hanging out. all the Meltans hop on the lily pad on top of Lotad's head, and Lotad goes swimming through the water, and they all have a big grand old time up on Lotad's head lily pad. All right, you know what? I'm gonna yeah, I think I'm gonna restart the sandwich. All right, I gotta figure this out. How do I restart the game? Close software. Oh wow, it's just X. See, that would have been helpful information to know when we were doing the when I accidentally used my Master Ball in a stupid Graveler. Speaking of that, dude, that I posted that as a YouTube short, TikTok, and Instagram reel. TikTok and you know what? TikTok I might have done decent. YouTube I don't think it did good. Instagram it got over 100,000 views. It the past 2 weeks it was just popping off. I'm like, imagine that on YouTube. That put us at 100K subs for sure. Did I post it twice? I might have. I might have posted twice because of how bad it did on YouTube. I'm like, and I saw it on the other platforms do so good. That's what I'll sometimes do. Yes, it's on. Yes, Tomato, it's on YouTube. We gotta go creative mode. Freestyling. Cucumber, pickle, 3 tofu. Yep. 2 Rubber Mystica. Silver pick. Here we go, running it back. This'll work, right? This isn't just gonna give me the same spawns. How is it hitting the other one? It's not even near it. Dude, that one's... It's asking to fall here. Sorry, everyone. We gotta be locked in here. Another pickle slices. The pickle shouldn't make the sandwich fall, right? Not even risking it. The pick isn't even in it. When the sandwich making is harder than shiny, it is, dude. This is a hard one to make. I just watched this short. Dude, it was terrifying. Like, we just used our Master Ball in a stupid Graveler. Since then, I haven't caught a single Graveler. Level 3, Sparkling Normal 3, Tidal Power Normal Level 3, Encounter Power Normal Level 3. I don't know what Tidal Power means, but that doesn't matter. I know Sparkling, and I know Encounter. 164 views, yeah. Maybe I repost that one. Because like I said, on Instagram, it got over 100,000 views. Which I've never had a piece of content get that. That's my most viewed piece of content ever. My most viewed thing on YouTube is, I think, 20,000 or 21,000 on the best tin of all time. The Giratina tin. That tin was insane, by the way. I can talk about that all the time. I do think that's the best tin ever recorded on video. You know what, maybe we get off Koraidon and we run. You fell asleep, I yelled, and you fell off your bed. My bad, Mayo. My bad, my bad. Munchlax, why can't you be blue? Yeah, like, oh, there's one right there. This is a tough one because, like, I feel like once I see the shiny, I'll be like, oh my god, that's so obvious. But as I'm looking, like, I don't want to accidentally miss it, so I have to, like, check and check again. But one thing I've been trying to explain that I haven't finished this story. I keep getting off on tangents and talking about other stuff. So the card I was looking at that I was almost bought a couple times that would have been the most expensive card in my collection, I refrained from buying and kind of put off a bit because I wanted to see where the price would go with it. Because my reason for wanting to buy it is because it's part of a newer TCG, and it's the big chase card from the first set. So I'm viewing it almost like base set Charizard, where it's the big bad chase card of the first set of this TCG that has the potential to be huge and like go on for years and years and years. And one thing I was thinking was I'm going to buy that card in a PSA 10 because I'm like, I could buy it raw, but the raw price was pretty high. I'm like, it's not that much different than the PSA 10 one. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to buy the PSA 10 one just to have, because that'll be just simply worth more. Spend a little extra money now, and maybe in the long run, the prices will deviate a bit more, and the PSA 10 will end up being significantly more than the ungraded ones. Reason why they're so similar in prices because most of them people are just pulling from the packs right away and sending straight to get graded. So almost all of them are coming out 10s. I've seen some 8s and some 9s, but excuse me, for the most part they're all just 10s. But the price did go down a bit on the raw one, and the price went up all the time. Oh, I got the hiccups. Hang on. I can't even finish this story. Hang on. Look, you want to know how to get rid of the hiccups? Just hold your breath. Hang on. There, should be gone now. Should be good. Hopefully I got rid of the hiccups. Dude, I could have gone. I'm pretty good at holding my breath. I can hold it for a long time. I felt like I could have gone there for a while. I had a good breath right there. All in my stomach. Because the thing is, if you want to actually like hold your breath, you don't want to breathe in. And actually when you're exercising and stuff and running and all that, you don't want to breathe in through your chest and your lungs. You want to breathe in through or obviously breathe with your lungs. But you don't want to breathe in with your chest. You want to breathe in with your stomach. Your diaphragm, just at the top of your stomach. I had a solid breath right there. You guys were making me laugh, though. Tomato's trying to scare me, saying boo. Then Mayo's the most quiet he's ever been. But look, now we're cured from the hiccups. Now I can finally finish this story. So the card I was going to get, I refrained from getting, looked at the price a bit, and then I was looking it up again the other day. And I saw they made a different, same, like, character, we'll say. Like it's another, it's Charizard. It's another Charizard card. But this time, it's a serial number one. So there's a serial. I don't think Pokemon's ever done this, really. They might have done it. So the card it was given out to winners of tournaments. And the cards all have a serial number at the top of them. There's only like, I think, a little over 1,000 of them in existence. And Pokemon, I know, has done stuff like that, but they've never done serial numbers. They've done like those kind of limited cards for like champion, like every time you win top 3 in Worlds, I think all get a card. That's like a special card from their, like a bronze, silver, and gold card from their year. It's like a trainer card that's got like a bronze medal, gold medal, or silver medal. This one, though, is just handed out to the winners and stuff. And there's a couple of them have been graded and then put up for sale. I'm like trying to get one. Because I look at, so it's I I don't want to say what it is, but it's a character, like, dude, the aura around this character in real life is, like, one of the most hyped up characters of all time. It just ever. It is insane. If you guys might be able to figure it out via some of the hints I've dropped if you've paid attention to other things I've mentioned. Again, it's not Pokemon, it's not Yu-Gi-Oh, not any of those TCGs, but like, the hype around the character alone is, like, Charizard-worthy hype for the TCG it's in. Then on top of that, it's a serial number card, and in PSA 10. And I look back to, and it's the second card they have done for the serial number of this TCG. And again, it's given out to winners of events. And I look back to, like, you look at, like, that Kangaskhan. That was an event winner card, right? Or, like, any of the old cards that are, like, event cards and that kind of stuff, all of them are insanely priced now. Like, I'm talking, like, tens of 10,000, 20,000 plus for these things in 10s. And a lot of them, they're not even in 10s because there's so few of them. And the ones that did get graded didn't even grade that good of a grade. And it's just maybe the highest one's an 8 or a 7. And it's like, and that one's the most valuable one because there's no 10s in existence. Because only 2 of the cards, both of them were graded. One was a 6, the other was a 7. So the 7 is the best one you could get. It's like the Lord of the Rings, the Ring card. That one, there's only one of it. I think it graded a 9. I don't even think it got a 10 from PSA. But look at this. Like, this could be a card that becomes insanely valuable in the future. Like, has the potential to be, where I buy it right now will be the most expensive thing I've ever bought, but has the potential to be worth more than my entire collection as of right now combined in the future. Do catch combos exist in Scarlet and Violet? That is a good question. I don't believe they do. You think Munchlax spawns down here? Paradise Barrens. I'm going to assume no because the name of the place just changed, so I'm going to go back up here. Wistful Fields. I was actually wondering what the name of this place was. Wistful Fields. I think I read that right. Does it say up here? Wistful Fields. That is where we are. Look, there's Munchlax on the thing. Could we get a shiny Munchlax in the wild? So if I don't save and just quit out of the game and turn my Switch off and then come back, I mean, this might seem like a dumb question, but everything will just be how it was before we made the sandwich, right? So we can literally just keep running this sandwich until we get a shiny. Why doesn't everyone do this? Honestly, I said why doesn't everyone do this? Because everyone seems to actually get the shiny from doing the sandwich. I'm the only unlucky one that seems to have horrible luck with these things. I mean, the last 2 times we've used the Urban Mystica sandwiches, we were insanely lucky. 2 Fluttermanes on the 1. And then, shout out Alex, he let us join his Union Circle, and he used a Fire one, and we got Torkoal right away. Get the shiny charm. Well, we're locked in right now on Munchlax, our boy. Shiny hunting's crazy, dude. This is insanity. Just running around in circles, looking at the same Pokemon again and again, hoping you find one. See, doesn't it look like Munchlax is bashing his head off the thing? You still have to make sure I close the software out every time. No, I think I do close the game every... Sorry, Tomato, as a re-read your comment, you made it seem like I don't. Wouldn't I want to close the game every time to then go back? Munchlax is playing a fish in the sea. It's just one girl. Yeah, Munchlax, it was just, one Baneri. Because Baneri was the Pokemon in the anime that was portrayed as... Was that how it was in the anime? That was in the anime, right? Munchlax had the hots for Baneri. Right? Because as I'm thinking to Sinnoh, Dawn had a Baneri. And Brock had a Munchlax. Right? You know who Brock also had? Krogunk. Krogunk is one of the coolest Pokemon we've ever seen in the anime. Krogunk ate the full blast from what? Palkia or Dialga? Munchlax got Riz. Rizlax. That should be his name, Rizlax. No, I like Fatty Lax. Fatty Lax will be the name of mine. The name will carry over across generations. Long live Fatty Lax. He's the one who slaps Brock when he uses his ultimate Riz. Yeah, Krogunk knocks Brock back into shape. Munchlax makes a weird noise when they like, wake up like that, or like open their mouth and yawn. As I'm saying yawn, I'm gonna yawn. It's like some weird noise I've noticed. No. Man, I was really hoping we'd find it, if I'm being honest. Thought we'd have it. Like, I thought using the Herba Mystica sandwich, we'd get it for sure. We're technically a sandwich and a half into it. 45 minutes of Herba Mystica sandwiches and nothing. I said I got, I'm going in the cave. Where's the cave, Lax? No cave shiny Munchlax, okay. Oh, Munchlax, where are you? We can't have this turn into Frigabax where I just never find you. Please, Munchlax, please. We can't, dude. That's, if I'm being honest with you guys, the Frigabax shiny hunt has scarred me. I have PTSD from that. Because every time I start a shiny hunt, my biggest fear is like, it's going to be Frigabax all over again. Like, it's going to be Frigabax all over again where we just, I'm not doing Mayo, I am. There is no way I'm doing Spiritomb. That's asking to do the the longest shiny hunt you could possibly do. One thing that is kind of interesting to me, though, I feel like it was nighttime by this point in the last sandwich, but here it's still broad daylight. I can't confirm. I will not, nor will I ever be going for Slitherwing. One thing I will note, I was watching PokeRev, shout out PokeRev. He was opening up some Paradox Rifts packs. And he pulled a Slitherwing card. And I'm like, ooh, the Slitherwing actually looks pretty good in the card. Now again, I think Slitherwing just looks weird. It just looks, maybe it's because I don't like bugs that much. It just kind of grosses me out how it looks. Volcarona, I love. Iron Moth, I love. Slitherwing gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like that thing too much. I love PokeRev, dude. I do too. Like again, like during the Pokemon hype during the pandemic, I watched him so much. I'd watch all of his streams. That's one thing I do wish he did more, because he used to do the streams all the time and some videos. That's at least how I remember it. But now I feel like he posts every day pretty much. And he only streams like, what, once a week, maybe? I liked it was every Tuesday was like the old packs. Like you open up an old booster box. Those are my favorite streams to watch. I remember watching him do like Japanese fossil packs and just hollow every pack. Dude, it was so much fun to watch. Back in the OG Poke Cave. Now he doesn't. I said Tuesday, right? I think he's always done it on Tuesday. How does he not run out of vintage stuff? So PokeRev, from what I understand, he's been big into Pokemon for years. Like, he didn't just get into it when he started his channel. Like, I believe he had like a full-blown eBay store where he would sell like Pokemon stuff all the time on his, like, he still has the eBay store now. He's like probably over like 1,000 active listings, even with his YouTube channel now. So like, here's how I have kind of perceived it. So he had a success, because he said he tried to go to college and didn't like it, and it wasn't for him, and he kind of just did other jobs and stuff on the side. I don't know if he ever had like one solid, like, legit job yet for a while, but from what I understand, he ended up doing Pokemon on eBay, and he got to a point where the Pokemon on eBay was like sufficient enough to be like his income, like, and he did that like full time, you can say. Then eventually he's decided to start doing a YouTube channel, because like he said in his first video he made on YouTube, like he talked about how like he knows a lot of people in the community that have told him to do the YouTube channel stuff. So like obviously he was a big name in the community already. I personally didn't know of him, because like all I did was like really watch YouTubers. I didn't really follow stuff outside of it, because he's mentioned this before in videos a lot too. He first really became big on Instagram and gained a following there. And so I only watching YouTube videos, never really heard of him before. And then he eventually started doing YouTube, and that obviously just blew up from the streams and stuff he did. And so now he's in a position where he has like the full-blown successful eBay store and the YouTube channel as well. And on top of that, he has the Poke Cave where he sells stuff. He sells like PokeRev is a genius, dude. I don't know, and here's the thing, I don't know if other people did this before and it just wasn't as big and popular on YouTube, but like, you look at him, so he has a successful YouTube channel. So actually, I'm gonna tie all 3 points together here. Getting into PokeRev's empire, you could say. So he has this successful YouTube channel where what he does on the YouTube channel is open packs that he sold on his website, the Poke Cave. So he's making money from the packs he's opening, because all the packs he opens, he already sold on the streams. So say he opens up a first edition Fossil booster box. All those packs he sold for profit already. So he already made money on the booster box alone. But now he's making content of that. And he's making money from the stream. He's streaming when he's opening it. He's making money from the videos he posts from the stream. And also the shorts he posts from the stream as well. Then on top of that, to tie his eBay store into this, people ask all the time, where can they buy more packs? And he's like, well, these packs were available on the Poke Cave. I have more packs available if you're interested. And you can go on his website, the Poke Cave. And if you don't see any packs there, you can then go to his eBay store where he has all this other stuff listed. So it's just this never-ending cycle, dude, of just PokeRev's just shout out. Dude, he's my favorite Pokemon YouTuber. Like, his personality, how he goes about doing everything, like, his content is, like, it's awesome. One thing I will admit I don't really like this with a lot of people, is, like, they just burn through packs. Like, if I'm watching an opening, like, I want to watch the people, like, go through, like, card by card. Like, I don't want to see them just open a pack, go to the good, like, just sift through the good card. I want to see them pull card by card. I don't want to see them just go good card, okay, next pack, card, nope, just, I hate watching that. Like, I don't like watching that whatsoever. And he does that in some of his videos. He only really does it in the streams when he's doing, like, the big streams where he's like, I'm opening packs until I complete a master set of this set. Like, that's understandable when he does it then. But, in the videos, I don't like those videos, if I'm being honest. Leonhardt does it too sometimes when he gets into the booster boxes. Only one that doesn't really do it is Unlisted Leaf, I think. Yeah, like, yeah, Tomato, exactly. Unless you're doing, like, a insanely large number of packs, then it's, like, the only time it's okay to skip to just the rare is when you're doing an insanely large number of packs. Any other time, like, I want to watch you open the pack. I don't want to watch you skip to the good card. That's boring. But then PokeRev, like, he's got the PokeRev packs, which I've opened. Actually, some of the shorts I made of those have been good. Thing is, though, like, he doesn't really have any packs in them. I've seen the last couple of ones he puts up, because he posts on when he's making the new batch of the PokeRev packs. He'll post on Instagram showing all the booster boxes that are going into the PokeRev packs. The past couple ones he's done, there haven't really been cards I've been interested in, if I'm being honest. Because my favorite era is Ruby and Sapphire. EX Ruby and Sapphire. So I want those OG EX era packs. He doesn't really have... He maybe have one booster box in it. Like this past Poker packs, I don't even think he had one. Mayo, why can't I find this pooper? Hey, excuse me. We're drained from our shiny luck right now. Just nothing. Look, full moon. That would have been perfect if that Munchlax was shiny right there. I think his head just turns. Like, look, do you see that? I like the music over here, though. That's, again, I say this all the time. The music in these games are amazing, and it's going to be so nostalgic in a couple of years. Shout out to whoever's behind making the music in the Pokemon games, because they make some solid music. I thought that raid disappeared over there. When I was back there, did you see it, how it kind of faded out? I think it's just because it went out of the, like, visual of the game. Like, the field of view, I should say, or distance in which you can see in the game. Running into a stupid Squovit behind the tree. Do you guys just see that? I am in-game 5 yards away from Squovit, and Squovit's behind a tree, and it's saying I'm encountering it? Who's your YouTuber that's not about Pokemon? I like watching Tim the Tatman. I watch his streams all the time. If I'm being honest, I don't like Warzone or Rainbow Six Siege. That's what he's playing right now. I only really watch the beginning of his streams when he's just kind of sitting there and just like chatting and just talking with everyone. That's my favorite part of his streams to listen to. But I'll watch all his videos and stuff on YouTube on like the Tim the Tatman 2, because that's where he does like reacting stuff or like just chatting segments. Like I like watching all that. But I like Fortnite, obviously, so when he plays Fortnite, I like watching that. I saw he had Fortnite sent him like a giant tomato head that was in his backyard like last week. Mayo, it's just a kid's game. Give us a normal soundtrack. The Musician. Yeah, The Musician puts out straight fire. Straight fire for the soundtracks for the Pokemon games. Like, I used to be a fan of Call of Duty, not really anymore. Like, I haven't really liked Call of Duty since Black Ops 2. I played Black Ops 3 a little bit, but it wasn't something I was, like, obsessed with. You know what I like doing the best, though? Shiny hunting. Because we're just running around looking for this shiny, hoping and praying we find it. One thing I do, like, I'm telling you guys, I want to do this so bad. I want to stream Pokemon Go. Out playing. And I think I know a way to do it. Although, it's kind of weird. Because, like, my idea right now, so, the shorts I posted of me getting the Lugia on the alt account was me literally just filming my screen with another phone. And I always didn't want to do that because I thought the quality would look bad. The quality was amazing, dude. It looked phenomenal. It looked like you were just looking at a normal phone. And, like, I think that'd be a lot more entertaining than doing just like, the locked screen and then, like, a face cam. Have it be, like, me moving around with a different camera and having my phone there. Like, there's so much more going on. It'd make it so much more visually appealing to for people to watch. Thing is, though, I'm like, it looks great on a short because a short is formatted like up and down like this. If you're watching a stream, it's sideways. So I could film it sideways, but then it would look weird. So what I have to figure out, I'm debating on doing, like, I'm debating whether or not I just film it sideways, because I like that aspect of it, constant motion, constant moving, constant things going on. It's not just some basic, like, it's not just the Pokemon Go screen. It's like, there's so much more to it. But that, again, I feel like it'd be really small and would look a little weird for the screen of Pokemon Go, because when I'm filming it, and then the camera's horizontal mode, but it's vertical for the phone I'm on. Like, I think it'd be weird. So the other thing I was thinking of is just stream it, and I have the phone vertical, but I have an overlay while I'm streaming, so it's not just a black screen on either side. But even that, I'm like, I don't know how much I would like that or what I want to put for that. Maybe if I come up with something cool. Because, like, how I envision, like, I wouldn't want it to be something that's, like, something that has stuff that has, like, for instance, when you watch people play, like, Pokemon games, or, like, they do Nuzlocke, on the bottom of the screen, a lot of them put their team. I wouldn't want something like that. I would want it to just be, and I know I was really just saying I'd want constant movement and make it as visually appealing as possible. I would want just kind of like a basic background. But something cool. Like kind of an array of cards maybe, or of Pokemon. Like, I don't know. I'll have to come up with something. But just so you guys know, I am actively trying to begin streaming Pokemon Go. And my plan with that is, the reason why I want to do this is, I want to stream the daily instance every single day. For being honest, I've been slacking on the daily instance. I haven't done it in a little while. Because I got those Galarian birds. I'm kind of good with it now. But I do want to go back to start doing it every day. And I think it'd be a fun segment on the channel. Like, every day we're streaming doing the daily instance. I think that'd be something fun to do. If you ever stream Go, put Subway Surfers at the bottom. Can promise that will not happen. Can promise you that will never be. We'll never have Subway Surfers on this on this screen with it. Or I'll see like TikTok. Now that is what it is. Like, I'll see TikToks and stuff of people like just talking from like a podcast, and then on the side they'll have like a game or something playing, like Subway Surfers. And I find myself, I'm watching the Subway Surfers game, but I'm listening to the podcast that's being talked about. All right, dude, the sandwich seems to be done. Seems to be a dud. Man, Shiny Munchlax is just eluding us. How many streams deep are we looking for this little fatty? Oh my god, we've gained 2 subscribers? Since the start of the stream? Yo, anyone that may be subscribing, thank you so much. Actually, can I see if I gained subscribers from this stream while I was streaming? Will it show me? No, it won't show me. Wonder where the subs are coming in from. To everyone that may be subscribing, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. That's awesome, dude. We're climbing. We're climbing. Dude, that one knife game that cuts through the wood is so satisfying. I always see people like pressing ice and stuff, like satisfying stuff like that. Imagine in the daily instance, the Paradox doggos appear after Gen 9. Male, that's a genius idea. That's genius. We have the Galarian birds right now. Then they give us Cobalion, Virizion, and Terrakion. All their, and then Entei, Suicune, Raikou. All their Paradox forms in it as well. Oh my god, dude, I would go. I love the Galarian birds in the daily instance. I love the grind for it. So many people hate it. My brothers, they hate it. They absolutely hate going out and playing the daily instance. I love it. Because it's something you have to grind for. You can't just, it's not like the raids where you just go out and do the raids. Or like the raids, like you can grind the raids, but like it's not hard to do the raids. It's just luck if you get it or not. The Galarian Birds, I mean, it is luck as well for the Galarian Birds, but you have to have, like, it's so much more, because you only can do it for 15 minutes every day. It's not like the raids where on a raid day I can go out and just raid for 10 hours straight and spend all this money to guarantee pretty much I get what I want. You can't guarantee to get the Galarian Birds. You can't even guarantee to counter one, let alone catch one, so I love the grind with them. It's so much fun. Do you think you rarely leave my room for the daily incense? What are you using for the tier list? Would that work for Go streams? No. So the thing is, because I can do anything here because I'm here where I stream. The problem is going out. I'm away from the computer. If I go out and play Pokemon Go, like I'm not gonna have my computer with me when I do that. So we're going to do it where I just have two phones. I stream on one phone and play the game on the other phone. I'll have to practice catching with just one hand. But, like, I feel like if I encounter a bird live on stream like that, dude, the hype will be unreal. It'll be so much fun. So that's the plan for what we're going to be doing in the future. I'm looking forward to doing that. Those, again, the end of the year, it sucks. I should have came up with this idea during the summer, but during the winter is when we're going to start doing it. You guys are going to be seeing the Pokeplay out there freezing. No, Mayo, so what I'm going to do is have one phone in one hand, one phone in the other hand. And, like, here, I'll show you. I'll grab the phone real quick. So, for instance, I'll show you guys right now. Let me go full cam. So, this is how it was when I was doing the short of the Shadow Lugia. I was filming on this phone and then playing on the alt. So, what I'm probably going to do is just this. I'll have the stream here, and I'll just be filming the screen. But it'll be fun because I can, like, look around. I can show myself, like, do so much stuff. Like, it'll be... I trust me, guys. I'm gonna make it entertaining for you guys. It's gonna be fun. I am looking forward to doing these so much, but that's the plan for those. Hopefully, I'll get those going rather soon, or maybe do a test one weekend, maybe on like a Saturday afternoon, after a video went live in the morning. Do a test stream with doing the. I might try that this Saturday, because is it gonna be nice weather this Saturday here? It was the doors were frozen shut on my car this morning when I woke up. Saturday, 57. That's still a little cold, but let's plan for Saturday afternoon. Because obviously I'll have a video going live Saturday morning at 11 a.m. But then Saturday afternoon, I'm going to plan to do a daily incense stream. We do an all Pokemon tier list stream, Tomato. That would be a 48-hour stream. We tried to do the all shiny, and we were 40 minutes into the stream, we were halfway through Kanto. It would take so long. Let's do the math on that real quick. So, 40 minutes into the stream, we're halfway. 151 divided by 2 is 75. So let's say it would take us an hour to get to 100 Pokemon. There's 1,000 Pokemon. No, that's 10 hours. Is it? Am I doing that math right? So 1 hour is 100 Pokemon. 1,000 Pokemon would be 10 hours. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be a long time. Chihuahua? And no joke, my windshield broke because of the glass? Seriously? The frozen solid? Dude, I hate the cold so much. I gotta move to Alola. I gotta go to the Alola region, just chill there where it's nice and warm every day. That's what I gotta do. But speaking of what we're doing, that is all for this stream today. That's all we're doing right now. I appreciate you guys so much for taking the time to tune in. I have to make sure to close out of the game, actually. Hit the full cam. Close software, close. We didn't save. Just put it in, then that means the next time we come and play, we will start it up again and then do a munch and just fire up the sandwich and go look for shiny Munchlax once again. That is all for tonight. I thank you all so much for watching. There's going to be a stream for the tier list. There will be another tier list stream Friday. We are going to be doing a tier list with all the Paradox Pokemon. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun. The shiny compilation at the end of the year. Oh yeah, mail for sure. Trust me, I already got the ideas for that. That's already in the works. I'm looking forward to doing that. But that is all for today. I thank you all so much for watching. Shout out to everyone that took the time to tune in. Tomato, thank you for watching. Snack Attack, thank you for tuning in. Mayo, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all so much. Next stream will be Friday, doing probably it'll be an earlier stream, like Monday most likely, where we're doing the tier list of the Paradox Pokemon. I'm really looking forward to that one. Will be a lot of fun. That is all for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And this is the Pokeplaya signing.